Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Welcome to Monday. Hopefully you all had a fantastic weekend. Let's start off with your weather forecast. Today we are looking at an opportunity for maybe a few rain showers to roll in later on today. Right now everything is looking dry currently, but I do want to draw your attention to the tiny little bit of green we're seeing back just off to the west of Raleigh at the very end of that loop. That is the start of the potential rain that we could see show up later on today. Air temperatures right now in the 40s. We're seeing low to mid 40s across many inland areas, and for those of you watching closer to the Virginia line. But as you work your way closer to the coast, particularly the Crystal Coast and beaches between Cape Lookout and Cape Hatteras, looking at upper 40s to low 50s. A breeze out of the northeast is currently blowing in at about 7 to 15 miles an hour, and that will try to keep us cool today. Going to be fairly successful at it, as highs only going to reach into the low 50s coming up this afternoon. Normal this time of year is right around the low 60s, so we will end up about 10 degrees shy of our seasonal average for this time of year. Coming up later on this week, we will see more warmth return to the east. It's just not going to happen today. Probably not going to happen tomorrow. Do want to say good morning to Esmeralda. Thank you so much for joining me over from Chinquapin on Facebook there. As far as tomorrow morning goes, starting out in the low 40s. 42 degrees at 7 turns to 50 degrees by 10, upper 50s by noon. And as you can see, we'll certainly see more cloud cover coming up again tomorrow for the first half of the day. The second half of the day, a little bit more sunshine. Right now we're anticipating the 60s to show up as we head into tomorrow afternoon, taking us back above average. And that will, well, here's a look at your 8-day forecast, will likely stick around as we head into the weekend. Yes, there we go. We've got Election Day coming up tomorrow. Make sure everybody is good and ready to vote. We've got 76 degrees coming up on Wednesday after spending tomorrow afternoon in the mid-60s. But 80 degrees on Thursday and Friday will carry into the weekend. 82 on Saturday, 81 on Sunday, 82 the following Monday. It looks like growing season may be showing up a little bit early this year. And of course, not just, of course, voting day that is going to be happening coming up for tomorrow, but we also have the Spring Forward event coming up this weekend. We are losing an hour of sleep, but we are gaining a little bit more sunshine through the day. And again, that is going to hopefully bring some smiles to faces, but also kind of trigger that true, all right, spring is in the air type feeling. Dominico Gorman, don't like the weather? Stick around for a day. Exactly. It's one of those. Eastern North Carolina has a habit of changing its weather pattern fairly frequently. Well, that's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up in the next few minutes.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by